Just going to give everybody a second to get in. Just going to give everybody a second to get in. Whoa, that was me. No one's in yet. Except PJ.
Hi, PJ. You're so dark. Like there's no light in your room.
Yeah, the light in my bedroom sucks.
There we are, 12.
But it gives me an air of mystery.
Yeah.
Okay, 13. What's the magic number for starting? 12. We're down to 12. $13.
Max, I'll share my my other date story on this Patron cast because I don't want to do it on the main one.
And the only thing I want to share up front is I talked about David on karaoke, and I have like a 30-second recording that I found on my phone of it.
Oh, cool.
Kick of that. But yeah, we'll save most stuff for tomorrow night.
Jason is driving me nuts with this bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, I don't understand. It's supposed to be a feud between you and Alina.
And what am I going to do? Record videos yelling at a little girl? I mean, that's really...
Kind of seems right in your wheelhouse. Randy called me today.
He did?
Yeah, I talked to him for like an hour.
Oh yeah, you can't get him off the phone.
It was fun. I really enjoyed it. He knows someone who's going to be in casting, and he was wanting to get up-to-date info on the process. So, but it was very interesting talking to him. And
when is the finals? Is it next week?
It starts this weekend. It starts tomorrow. So I wonder if there will be any patrons in attendance. PJ, you going to be dark this weekend?
What's going on this weekend?
Finals.
I take that as no.
Yeah. PJ's going to be too busy running his simulations.
It is. No, I'm going to be celebrating my husband's birthday. Thank you very much.
By running a simulation featuring 10 of your husbands versus 10 Alicia Holdens. Number is 20. If we can't get 20 people in here, I'm not going to start. 17 right now. Yes, hello, little cat. You're going to have to wait for dinner tonight. 16. How do we fucking lose people? Is that Igor disappearing?
It's probably the same reason the people that can't figure it out, like, you know.
Oh, cool. We have a bunch of people. I see Eric's in here. I see Greg's here. I see Heather's here. I see Michael's here. Patrick's here. We got 2 or 3 people who just signed up this afternoon, Corinne. They were like, fuck, I got to get in on this page. So, yeah, we're overdue for this. 17 viewers. I don't know. I'm just going to fucking start. It's
you got to.
All right. You ready to do this?
What is it you are playing for? Does it come with
the accents? You know what I'm talking about?
Complete set. Everything you need.
We're gonna have so many fucking accents up in this motherfucker.
I'm at war with all the vixens!
Welcome back to Survivor with All the Fixins. I am your host, EDM, and with me as always, that hot piece of ass, Corinne Kaplan.
Is it gonna play?
I don't believe in anything pretty much.
Oh, it's so bad. I need to find my glow sticks. Ah, it's so bad. Okay. So
how do you even look at yourself in the mirror after that, Corinne?
It wasn't easy. All right, please, I can't with it. Okay, so yeah. Well, so the story, as I told it on the podcast, is obviously he's very good looking. Some of the things I didn't possibly add in because he was kind enough to come on the show is that if you've Googled him, you can see some YouTube videos where he's dressed He's 6'8" and he's wearing like a skinny tie and like a short button-down shirt, and he's playing and he's like, like jamming his head.
The guitar.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But the reason, as I feel like, did I say I don't know who I told this to. Maybe I just told it to you. He was not the only Tinder date I went on, even though I met him and liked him. I decided to go on another Tinder date because I felt like there was something missing. Now, I told you guys he's
a brain.
He's a non-drinker, right?
Okay,
that's fine. That's not great, but like he seemed to not mind when I drank. Okay, so wait, I can still hear it. Can you not?
No, I can't hear it. It's not on.
I hear it.
It's in your head.
It's in my head. Okay.
You can't hear
All
this.
right. So
Okay.
on Saturday night, I'm like, hey, we went hiking on Saturday, and I was like, look, it's the last night I can hang out before my conference starts. Like, do you want to hang out? And he's like, yeah, but my cousin from Serbia is in town or just moved here, and I have to see him. So we're gonna play video games. And I was like, what? It's Saturday night.
How old is he?
33.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, well, when does that end? He goes, well, he's coming over at 6. I'm like,
usually
okay,
at like 19, but
right. So I go, well, I'll come over. What about like if we go to dinner at like 8 or 9? And he's like, yeah, I'll have to let you know. And I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, I'm hungry. I want to do something. So I go and I meet up with a bunch of other people I knew in Utah that were there for the conference that had gotten there early. I go have a few drinks. I'm fucking starving. I text him at like 8:30. Like, hey man, do you still want to hang out? He writes back at 9 o'clock. My brother came over and my neighbor, and we're really having a good time playing video games because they don't drink. And I don't know that we want to leave. Let me let you know. And I'm like, let me fucking know. It's Saturday night. Like, what are you talking about? So I got really frustrated. At 12:30, he texts me. I'm already, at this point, I'm not responding, nothing. I haven't even looked at my phone. At 12:30, he's like, things got a little out of hand. So we decided not to go out. We just kept playing. What? And I would say that he was lying, but he's definitely not. He's foreign and he's weird and he doesn't drink and he definitely plays video games on Saturday nights. So.
And he's not into you.
I mean,
he's not playing video games.
Right. I mean, that's what you would. Well, I know that he had canceled on this other Serbian cousin like 3 times to hang out with me. And I think he finally had to hang out with the kid. Whatever. I decide at this point, I am panicked because it's the next day I'm going to see EDM. I have to have somebody like on the docket before this. So I swipe, and I find, stop doing that. Stop, Max, stop. I'm telling you, stop doing that. Okay. So I swipe and I find a guy. He's 6'4" and he's very attractive as per the photos. And he works at a company that I'm familiar with because they own the stadium. So I knew it was a real company. So I didn't ask any questions. I was like, do you want to hang out? He was like, yep. I said, how about like drinks, dinner? He's like, both. That sounds great. I said, look, I have a party I have to go to at 9, but I can hang out with you before that. Thinking, all right, I have a hard out. And he was extremely good looking in these photos. Well, he shows up and he was good looking, but like definitely better looking in the photos. Fine. He shows up. He seems like a little bit like kind of obnoxious. Like I was like, hey, like, where are you from? And he would answer me, but he wouldn't ask me where I was from. He was very like, almost like, the UFC fighter.
That's the thing. That's your deal breaker. Doesn't ask questions.
Right. He was very haha. So I'm like, this is getting annoying. Like I have to carry all the conversation and I'm not interested at all. I don't even care. He's just a placeholder. So we go for drinks and here's where it gets good. We order the drinks and the bartender says, would you like to start a tab? I take out my card. He takes out his card. He goes, separate tabs.
Oh.
So that's a good start for a date. Now we're on the date. That sounded terrible. Now we're on the date and he's telling me about what he does for a living, which it turns out is door-to-door home security systems. Yes. So he knocks on people's doors and says, do you want to feel safer in your own home?
Wait, you said
okay.
The company, was it ADT? Like, is he installed?
I'll tell you the company, just like everyone, let's not repeat this. Vivant. And they own the stadium. It's Vivant Stadium in Utah. That's where the Jazz play.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. But I didn't know anything about the company. Apparently, they started in Utah and they take ex-Mormons or Mormons because they know how to go door to door.
Yeah.
So this kid was Mormon, is not anymore. But here's the kicker. He doesn't go door to door in Utah. They station you somewhere. So he was stationed in Anchorage, Alaska for 4 months. Yeah. And I said to him, I go, what do you do the rest of the year? He's like, I don't work. I'm like, you make enough money in 4 months to not have to work the rest of the year? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, I make 50 grand in the 4 months. And I'm like, so to be clear, there's no season
to make the whole year in Utah.
He could make 200,000 if he worked the whole year, but he refuses to work the whole year. He's in summer league and he only works the summertime. It's completely 100% commission. There's no base and there's no benefits. So I'm like, at this point, like, get me off this date. But I can't get off the date because I told him when my out was. So he's like, look, I'd like to go for drinks somewhere else. And I'm like, great. So we start to walk to the next place. It's like 35, 40 degrees outside. And I don't have a coat. You would think, I told him already, like, hey, if it's far at all, like, I'll call the Uber. Like, whatever you want to do, make it very close because I can't be outside for very long. We're walking. All of a sudden, we get to a storefront, and he goes, I wanted to go in here. I hope you don't mind. And I'm like, it's a furniture store. And I'm like, what? Am I being, like, Ashton? Like, this can't be real. I walk into this fucking store, and he's got a full conversation going about a couch he has ordered. Why hasn't it come in? He wanted to buy the floor model. Where's the floor model? And I'm standing there, like, in my going out clothes, like, I cannot even believe this is happening.
Buying furniture.
Legitimately. He's like, what do you think of this material? I'm like, I'm in heels. I don't want to do this.
The first date, he's like, can we just run a few errands?
Yes.
Wow.
So now I'm like, okay, this
is like one of the worst first dates.
Worst dates ever. Now I go from the date to, I get him out of the furniture store and we go for drinks and I'm just running the clock out, right? Says to me, he's like, he goes, do you feel safe in your apartment? And I'm like, honestly, no. But I'm like, I go, well, whether I do or not, I'm not installing. It's surveillance cameras. It's like a whole, I'm like, I live in a fucking secure building. Like, no, I rent.
Yeah.
He goes, what about your parents? You mentioned that they have a home in New York. Is that secure? And I'm like, well, no, we don't have an alarm. Well, don't you think you need one? Now he shows me all the features of the product. I am now being sold.
He only works 4 months a year. He was working that night.
Yeah, I am being sold. And then I'm like, it's possible maybe my parents would be interested in this system. He did a good job selling it. I'll tell you that. You can adjust your air from like your phone. Anyways, and it's only $79 a month. But I said to him, I go, well, do you get credit if you sell it? My parent, one house is in Florida, one's in New York. And he's like, nah. I only get credit if it's in Alaska. And I'm like, so why did you even waste this date selling me this?
Oh my God.
Not once did he ask, what do I do? He could see that I was there for a convention that has overrun the city of Salt Lake. Doesn't ask anything. Nothing. Exquisitely bad date.
Wow.
And then I get a text after the date, because of course this would happen. Had a really good time. I hope I could see you again before you leave.
Huh?
Were we on the same date? Yeah.
I mean, look, you're a hot lead. You got 2 big houses. That's probably at least like, I don't know, $79 a month times.
Wait,
2. That's
I asked him. So some of the questions I asked that were fun to get him to answer, I was like, what's up? Like, what happens if he goes, 50% of the time, because they sent him first, like last year, he's only done it for 2 years. Last year he was in South Dakota or North Dakota. He goes, 50% of the time.
Dakota, we know what goes on there.
He goes, 50% of the time they open the door with a gun and tell you to get off their property. And I'm like, well, yeah, because door to door isn't a thing anymore. And then he said, then a good percentage of the time someone's dog chases him. Like, he's like, it's a hard job.
Fucking Willie Loman style. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, I know. So I said
know that there were sales. He started out as a chimney sweep, then he moved on to door-to-door salesman, and he's typewriter repairman.
Oh my god, I forgot this part. The other part of the year, if he wants to moonlight, he has a window washing business. So chimney sweep is not that far off. I said, how do you get those clients? Door to door. He knocks on the door and he says, I've seen that you're
windows.
Yes. And then he goes, they say how much? And he goes, let me do a quick perimeter check. He looks at how many windows they have. He comes back and he says, it's usually like between $100 and $200, and they'll do it in under an hour. And he has a guy that does it with him, and it's all profit.
He drives around with a bottle of Windex and a roll of paper towels.
And guess what kind of car he drives?
What kind of car?
Yeah.
BMW.
Mercedes 5 Series.
Does he live in it?
I don't know that he didn't just rent it for this date, but I have no idea what's going on. I couldn't get to the bottom of it. I don't care. I need to never see him again.
Furniture shopping.
And he took me to, it was Restoration Hardware. It's like a really expensive furniture shop.
What the fuck?
Don't know. He doesn't come from any money. You could tell he didn't grow up with braces.
I got a Toyota Camry. I make about 4 times as much as that.
I know. So I'm like, I don't know. It was so bizarre. And it only made me like EDM more. So then I saw EDM at the conference.
Oh, did you?
I did. There's a lot to say on that. First off, let's open with he's apparently gotten cast on a show. If you remember correctly, when I was dating him, he was in the casting process for Millionaire Matchmaker, which really was very really cool. Yeah. Well, now it's another show, one I've never heard of.
What is it called?
I don't want to say it because I think that will be too much information. Let me put it this way. I've never heard of it.
It's on the Logo channel. It's a new concept called Gay for Pay.
Yeah. It's right after Mana. So he tells me this and he goes, and also I got my first paying photography gig. I forgot he likes to take pictures, but he has he has a drone, which is like even less work than an actual camera. So he says to me, I got my first gig, and he's like all excited. And I'm like, as I'm talking to him, I'm realizing something I had not realized previously, which is he's an idiot. He's just very attractive.
Corinne, you just realized
I just realized this.
EDM.
So
I like EDM.
Okay, so he is strikingly handsome, but
and strikingly retarded.
So he says to me, I got my first paying gig. I'm like, oh, cool. And we both cover Hawaii. He's like, and I know he loves Hawaii. So he says to me, he goes, it's in Hawaii. I'm like, oh, that's a great excuse for you to go back out there. I'm trying to be polite.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah. I go, well, what is it? And he goes, well, I went to a moped shop and I offered to barter. I would shoot the commercial for the moped shop if they let me rent the mopeds for free. So they let me rent the mopeds for free. And now I have to go back and shoot a commercial for them. And I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm just sitting there like, I don't understand how I dated this person. Yeah.
Not that I don't believe in anything pretty much.
At this point, I think that I'm right there with him.
Yeah.
I don't believe in anything.
Well, then to make matters worse, now we finished chatting and he says to me, well, I thought we hadn't spoken because you went back on Survivor because I was in the mix, right? I was like, well, Survivor is 6 weeks. We haven't spoken in 6 months.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, he's very, very pleasant, but he's talking, about his budding photography career. He's going to be on a show. And I was like, just for the record, if you want to impress me, like, just so you know, you're going to be Googleable forever as the guy on some dating show that no one's heard of. And that makes it so you can't go on other shows. Like CBS doesn't want you if you've been on something else. And he's like, oh. And anyway, I forgot this part. He goes, well, if I do, I go, is it a season? Are you this bachelor on a season? And he goes, no, it's one episode. But if I do well, it's a launching pad for other things.
Ooh.
No, it's not. No, it's not. What are you, Flavor of Love? It's not. So I'm like,
spin-off.
I'm dying, okay?
Yeah, the spin-off.
To make matters worse, I go to the conference. I go to the party this night at the conference. Like everyone goes to this one party, and I see a super hot guy who's
like a party, like a cocktail party sort of thing.
No, it's like a straight up like rage. Like it's open bar, and it's everybody from the. You have to get an invite. You can't bring a guest. It's I don't know. It's popular anyway. Whatever. So I get there, and there's this gorgeous guy, and I mean gorgeous. He puts EDM to shame, and EDM is gorgeous.
Okay.
So I'm like, whoa. So I see this guy, and I go over to talk to him. I'm just, I'm like, before all the other people get here, because I was there kind of early. I was with one of my other doctor friends, and I'm like, we got to talk to that guy. So we go over to him, and I'm talking to him, and he's funny, and he's charismatic, and he's so hot. As I'm talking to him, a guy doctor comes over and goes, Brian. Oh shit, you can't believe out names. All right, it's a common name.
EDM.
So he says Brian, which is EDM's actual name. So he goes. Brian, and then the kid goes, God damn it. Everyone always mistakes me for this other guy at my company because and he goes, and the guy at my company doesn't like me because I'm like the better looking version of him. And I'm like, this cannot be happening. So I'm like, do you mean?
Mistake me for Brian. I don't like EDM at all. I'm more into drum and
wait,
bass.
I'll really blow it out of the water here. So the other guy who's really being very funny about it, like, I was like, oh, I dated that guy. Like, it was like, honestly, I should have just not said anything, but I had to say something because he was really like, it was just right there. This kid was on Amazing Race. So he feels the same way I do about fucking, yeah, this guy was on Amazing Race. I'm not going to tell you who he is, but he was on Amazing Race and he's fucking gorgeous.
He looks like EDM.
Do you already know who it is?
No, I don't know people from Amazing
Oh.
Race for shit.
I mean, he's beautiful.
Oh, and
I mean,
okay, guys, you have your homework. Go find this guy for us. Harass him. Tell him Corinne has his social security number.
no. Oh God. Anyways, he was very nice. We exchanged. He has a girlfriend, the hot guy, so it's not an option. But it was just funny that like this company, whoever the fucking casting producer for this company is, who hires all these hot tall men,
Is
like
it you?
I'd like to. Yeah, like can I get like what? Can you
Just
work
start
for
a
me?
company, Corinne. You can hire a bunch of semi-retarded tall men to go door to door, washing
don't-
windows, selling alarms, and
I cannot
or-
fathom where they are finding these people.
where did they find you?
I don't know, but this kid, like the look in his eye, because he didn't know. I told him that the other guy was, going on a dating show, and he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the look of someone that's been on an actual show."
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
So those are my stories.
Wow. So guys, we're gonna save most of our good stuff, our A material for tomorrow because we're gonna.
No,
do-
that's the material. I'm just not willing to say that on an actual podcast because you know now all these people can hear it, and I don't want to insult the. I don't need the Serbian to know.
EDM, the other guy. So yeah, that's our A+ material, the stuff that we're like afraid to have the general public hear. But in terms of, we're going to get into much more stuff tomorrow when we do the recap episode. One thing I wanted to share you before, that's something I also don't think I could probably share on the show. I would probably need permission, but I feel okay sharing with you guys, is I mentioned last week that at the big party for the episode that I went to with all of the new cast members, that there was a karaoke component and that David got up and absolutely slayed on karaoke. And I feel like people don't really believe how good he was when I say it. So I found on my phone like a 30-second sample video that I had recorded of him. And I wanted to play a little bit of that video just to give you a sense of how fucking good this guy is. Because second week in a row that David is starting to seem like he has a lot more substance in his MeUndies than perhaps we suspected. He's playing with a lot more balls, and I think the karaoke is a pretty good tell at the fact that David has a lot more potential in this season. So let me cue this up and play it for you.
Slide it up, slide it up, slide it up, slide it up. Don't make a grown man cry. Don't make a grown man cry. Don't make a grown man cry. My eyes got lit, my lips go green, my hands are greasy, she's a main machine.
Listen to him hold that note.
He keeps saying grown man, and I don't think of him as a grown man.
He did cry.
I haven't seen
It's
the
weird.
episode this week yet.
It is weird seeing the skeleton from The Nightmare Before Christmas singing a Mick Jagger song.
It
But
is.
if you haven't seen the episode yet, you know what? Maybe just write your notes without having watched the episode.
They'll be more interesting that way. I'm just
Yeah.
going to make up potential outcomes.
Maybe we can get Alina, Jason, to actually recap for us. What is the deal? Jason has her in some kind of social media feud with you?
Well, don't you want to save that for the actual show since that's stuff that they would probably want us to talk about on the actual show?
Oh, yes. Well, we don't want to disappoint the Jasons. Okay, we'll get to that later.
Doesn't count.
I'm going to post the link in the patrons group. And when I hit send, that means you can click on that link and you can join us. First thing you got to do is mute your fucking mic, Miriam, and sit tight, be cool. We'll call on you one by one. We'll get everybody in. Hopefully we'll have another magical moment like the last time when we met
Yeah.
our new friend. This is what I've been working on this week. I haven't finished it yet, but this is a little sneak preview.
Got my first real 6-string. Bought it at the 5 and dime, Corinne.
Why is EDM singing this?
Played it till my fingers bled, Corinne. Corinne, that's 69.
We're burying EDM permanently after this. And that stupid voice. It's will or nothing at all.
So much. I'm just
You would die if I did this to you with like your ex-wife or one of your ex-girlfriends. You would not take it as well as I do.
Oh no, I have no feelings. I'm dead inside. Oh, look at that. All sorts of familiar faces. This is great. So we're filling up. and I'm gonna start right in. I'm gonna start with Heather because I don't think we've had Heather in a hang before. Hey, Heather, what's up? Unmute yourself.
Okay, there we go.
What's up, girl?
Hi,
Hey.
Heather.
Finally
Welcome.
joining in. Got my wine.
Nice.
How you be?
I'm sorry, I keep hearing playback and it's confusing me.
Oh.
Yeah. Headphones make it better. Do you have headphones?
Maybe it's just the alcohol. I do. Ooh, now I'm hearing myself. What is this?
Oh. Do you want a second to try to iron that out? We can come back to you.
Well, I have
Sure.
my headphones in, so I don't know if.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Let's come back to you in a second. Try to figure that out.
Okay.
I want to be able to
We'll
ask.
come back.
Okay.
In that case, I'm going to go to the man of the hour, Hunter. What's up, Hunter? Hunter, you can come out of the shadows. You don't have to sit against. You don't have to be back.
Hello, Max.
What's going on, homeboy?
So this is the first time we've ever interacted like this.
Well, yeah, it's pretty cool. How you doing?
I just wrote about 215 messages.
Whoa.
Yeah, like to everybody.
Oh, where? Why? What?
On Twitter. I wrote the goodbyes. I was doing the goodbyes today.
Oh, I saw the one. I saw the one that you sent me. But I haven't been on because I was getting set up for this. How's the farewell tour?
It's great. It's a lot of the same thing over and over and over again to the people I've never seen before in my entire life, but I don't want to be a dick to.
That's nice.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like it. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, that's what I've been doing for the past fucking 2 hours. So
here's the question that I have for you, Hunter. What the fuck are you gonna do with all this free time that you get now that you're not leading this internet double life?
Wait, can you? Does everyone in the patron group that's on the call right now know? You might want to say like.
I hope so.
So Hunter is Igor.
Hunter.
Yeah.
And Igor is Hunter, and Igor is no more. So Hunter is explaining what he's done to bury the character.
Yes.
Go on, just in case anyone didn't know.
Wait, what was the question?
My question was, what the fuck are you gonna do with all of the free time that you now have in your life now that you're being Igor?
Probably bun. No, I'm not gonna.
You're gonna go to the other character you created.
No. To be completely honest, I didn't even spend that much time on it. I mean, like it looked like a lot because there was like a shit ton of tweets. It was just like sparse, like out throughout the day. So I just pick up my phone and tweet. It's like mindless shit. So it's like I just go out and I just type some random shit, just put my phone away, and then that'll be it for the day.
Any thoughts about what your next creative outlet will be, though? Because I mean, you're downplaying it, but you've been carrying on a live performance art piece for what, 2.5 years?
2.5 years.
So that's pretty impressive.
You should maybe write a book about it.
I've written. Okay, so like there's I can't tell if Tyler was like serious or not. If he wants to talk to me about doing something.
I don't know.
I would avoid any involvement with Tyler.
He's got his hands full managing Joe's amazing career.
Damn. Well.
Slow clap.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know. To be honest,
I think that you're a really good writer. Like I think
that's I've written a book.
But what are your political?
I think writing, because you're so good at that. That's what Igor was. He was all. I mean, yes, he was some voicemails, but he was mostly writing. So I feel like that would be a good outlet for you to put it in a book, like put the whole experience in a book.
The whole experience, yes.
Yeah, not write a book as Igor. Jesus Christ, no.
No, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
No, just write like how you came about doing it, how you carried it out, how it made you feel. Like,
I started that. I honestly started that. I started it with like a week after I met Casey. I was like, I need to end this, and so I started it with like that because she didn't know what, like we didn't talk beforehand at all. Like I was like on that account. I was like, meet me at this location. So there was like, that was.
Why did you pick Casey?
Because she goes to USC, and I was at USC. So I was
I see.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Casey's your turning point.
No, yeah, that was, yeah. So then I was like, I'm just gonna shut it down after this, and I was like, I should start writing about this, and then I never really got back into it because I was like, I don't know where the end's at, but now it's over. I don't know. I might.
Okay.
That's definitely a possibility. I would like to do that.
Do you feel like you'll miss Igor?
Oh, dude, I completely balled yesterday. I was so sad.
Uh-huh.
I sent like video messages to the major groups that I had, because there were so I doing these today really showed me like how many people I had actually met. There's a shit ton. I mean, 200 plus people that I like actually had something to say about. And so yesterday I went through all the groups that I had made through it and sent like a video message, and I couldn't get through half. Like I got to Aubrey and Neil and like a few of the other not Max and Corinne Survivor players, and I only ended up doing it to Aubrey and Neil because I was like, this is too much to send to any, and I was like, I couldn't get through it. I was so upset. Like I was like, this is it. This is actually ending.
You should.
So,
my
yeah.
last suggestion to you would be, if you really wanted to do something with this, I listen to a lot of different podcasts, and one of the podcasts that kind of they do stories on things like this is Reply All, and maybe they'd be interested in doing a story about it.
Oh, how do I do that?
No clue.
Okay.
That's on you, dude. I don't even know how to use the internet, but
All right.
I listened to
Cast.
I listened to a story about a group of friends that like created a character that was like went viral. They went and found these guys. They told them the guy was dead that they made the character on, but he wasn't. They found the guy. It was like a whole thing.
Oh, wow.
So they report on this kind of stuff. So maybe see if they're interested, but like write a treatment or something for them.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I don't know. Good luck, man.
The last question. I have many more questions, but we have many people to get to tonight. But the last question I'll ask, I think a very important one. What's going to happen to Igor's fantasy football team?
Oh, I'm still playing.
Okay, but now
That's
it's
fair.
No, I've been in the chat since the whole thing happened. Like I was like immediately after I posted that, Lindsay added me to the group, and I was like, okay, I guess this is.
See, the real baller move would have been to do a team as Hunter and a team as Igor, and if you ever needed any of the players.
Yeah.
I think Lindsay thought I was Mike. I don't remember. Or no, I don't.
Mike Holloway?
No. Mike. It was the Mike in our football league, and then
Lockhart.
I don't remember which one I traded with. I made a really, really shitty trade with somebody who was, or Connor. It was Connor who wasn't playing in our league. A really, really shitty trade. Like good, so good for me. And I think Lindsay thought that I was him because I made that.
Lindsay, you can't get anything past Lindsay.
Lindsay is
Lindsay's the one I'm blaming the destruction on for not marrying him.
Yep, that's it. Well, dude, it's good to have you. It's good to have Hunter.
It's good to be here.
And looking forward to whatever is next, whether it's just playing Hunter or some other sort of projects that you get involved in. It's going to be fun.
We'll see.
Cool. And, Hunter, we should also talk about that patrons only patron roundtable type event.
Oh, is that still on?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, fuck, let's do it. I'm so down for that.
We'll get together with a bunch of people. I think we need to coordinate that though with when we actually do our mixer. Corinne, any more thoughts about when we're going to do that mixer?
I mean, I would like to coordinate it when people would potentially be here, and I don't know when that would be.
You know, the thing that might be the best draw would be the finale.
Okay, when is the finale?
Mid-December?
No, that's finals week.
Finals
week.
Oh, is it really? Wait, you said mid-November?
No, mid-December.
Oh.
Well, whatever the case, we'll figure it out, and when we do, we will put together that patrons roundtable where we'll
Let's do it. Yeah, I want to do that.
And hear from
maybe we can put out like a poll to see what the best dates would be for people. I mean, I'm super busy myself, but I'm usually able to get here on the weekends.
Yeah, I think we'll figure it out. It'll be good.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Bye, bud.
Heather, you ready to give this another go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Sound
cool.
better?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to close my other video.
Oh yeah, that happens. I should tell people.
I blame the wine.
Yes. So what's going on?
Not much. I'm a little sad because now the wine is gone, but
Oh.
no. It happens.
So Heather, you're the one who you posted some sort of dating site thing the other day, didn't you?
Oh, the weird Tinder profile?
What the fuck?
Oh, the guy.
I know.
You know,
I was like, this is like, I go on Tinder and then I go off and then I go back on. I'm like, this is why I deleted it. Like, because this is what is around me.
So wait, are you in
Yeah.
Maine?
What?
Where are you, in Maine or something?
I was working up there for the summer, but I just moved back to Massachusetts.
Okay.
Like
You could have seen Penis. He's in Maine.
I know. I was gonna say, like, if you guys ever go visit Dan or Penis, just come and hang out in Chick-fil-A with me. But I was like, that's probably not gonna happen because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm like
weirder things.
Hour away from where they live.
Corinne, but isn't Penis always trying to lure you up to those yurts to play Survivor with him and all his friends in the summer?
He is, yeah.
Randy today, I don't even know why he had to, just in this like casual conversation that we had, he had to go off on Penis and Susie about how terrible they are. And he's like,
that's,
you know, Corinne, you know, I'm not exaggerating. They are the worst. He's like, Bob has an IQ of like 68. He really,
Randy does not like him.
It's fucking hilarious. I love it. So Heather, what else is new? You were working in Maine for the summer. You're back in Massachusetts. What do you do?
Yeah. Well, I haven't found my next thing. I used to work at like a seasonal Dairy Queen, but that was hell. So
have you ever considered door-to-door alarm sales?
That's seasonal, apparently.
It's also seasonal. So when the Dairy Queen business is
I would be bad at that because when someone said no, I'd just be like, oh, okay, I respect your decision.
No, he says he follows it up with, do you not care about your children?
Oh.
Do you not want to keep your kids safe? Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think I could be that aggressive. But no, the plan right now is to just find a job doing whatever and save up money. And once I have more money, move out to LA because I'm like an actor writer. So I'll be out there at some point. I'm hoping like spring or like summer.
What do you write?
I like TV and film.
Comedy or drama?
Stuff. Both. I don't know. I prefer comedy, but I kind of do either.
Are you planning on getting like an internship or something out here? Like how will you break into the industry?
Yeah. Well, I went to a school that has like really, it was called Holy Cross, and people go there like super crazy nuts for Holy Cross.
I dated someone that was a football player at Holy Cross.
Wait, really? That's so funny. But so there are some people like in the industry that work for like smaller production companies and stuff like that. So actually there's a guy who's like, his name's Peter Jankowski. He's like he's one of the executive producers for like the Law and Orders and Chicago PD, all that stuff. But there's like alumni, so I'm hoping I can get a job from one of them.
Not to be confused with Pete Yurkowski. Abby's,
I never even noticed how similar those are.
Sorry, before I forget, Corinne, are you coming with me to Abby's birthday party on Saturday?
For the 12th time, no.
But I thought there was some sort of loophole or something like that.
I have to get my hair dyed and done at 3 p.m. It'll be done by like 7.
Dyed?
Yeah, I get my hair colored.
Corinne, are you going gray?
Maybe. I've been doing this forever though. I have like 4 gray hairs and I pay like $200.
Yeah. This is a fucking exclusive. This is a scoop.
I mean, not really, but I'm so I get my hair cut and colored on Saturday, so I'm not gonna go to the beach.
I mean, don't you want to wish your good friend of 4 years happy birthday?
I sure do, but I'm busy.
I said,
if you don't go, you'll be dead to her.
And then I immediately regretted it. I have like, what the fuck am I getting myself into?
I was afraid to even respond on that chain. Who the fuck puts you on a chain? It was like 28 people on this text chain inviting people.
And it included like Kelly Wentworth, people who live in other parts of the country. Like they're just going to show up in Malibu on Saturday for Abby's birthday. It's absolutely out of control. I'm hoping that it's a total train wreck. I really hope.
I've lined up a date with a guy that lives in Brentwood, so maybe I can. You know, that seems like a great first date strategy. Like the absolute fucking strategy is to take him to Abby's birthday.
Oh, that'd be so great. Maybe Julie Berry will be there. You can.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh God, yeah. I said I would go, and if I don't go now, I'm fucked. I'm gonna go. I'll take one for the team. Hopefully, I'll have some stories out of it.
Good luck with that. Max is like, oh, we should go. It'll be good for stories. I'm like, please. I'm in Utah making stories. I make stories everywhere. I don't need to go to our birthday.
So Heather, we are looking forward to you coming out to LA. We're eventually we'll move all the cult members out to the compound. We'll get a couple. Banga, Corinne. We'll get some.
Everyone's frozen.
Set up. Corinne.
Oh, she's frozen.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's not me, which is a first.
No,
Okay,
it's
you're back.
Bedelia.
I'm not doing anything.
yeah, sure. Anyways, I was saying, Heather, it'd be great to have you out here. And I was just going to say, if you're looking for a writing partner, Hunter is working on a new TV project under the management of Tyler Fredrickson. Unfortunately, it has to be something very conservative and conspiracy theory minded. So if you have any thoughts about a drama about
Okay, wait.
traveling yoga teacher who also uncovers government conspiracies that prevent you from being able to watch conservative videos on YouTube, that's what the networks are looking for right now.
Wait, honestly,
Oh, boy.
if you want, at some point we can get Matt Donnelly. Obviously, is a really successful writer, and he had to break into the industry somehow. So we can ask him, like some of his advice of like submitting your writing samples and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe I can befriend David, even though I may have been shit talking a little bit at the beginning of the season.
I didn't even think of that. David's a successful writer.
Or Cochran. Corinne, you could introduce her to your friend Cochran.
No. There's a difference. Cochran's not a successful writer. His shows suck.
Well,
David is successful.
Successful relative to me, at least so far.
Well,
cool.
yeah. Cochran doesn't work at the DQ seasonally.
True.
But he does sell a
He
lot.
eats at a DQ.
Thanks, Heather.
Bye, Heather.
Bye.
Corey. What's
Hello,
up?
hello. Hi, friends.
Hi.
What's going on?
What's up?
Hi, buddy.
Wait, can I really quickly like piggyback off that Matt Donnelly conversation? Because I write for Cinema Blend and I want to write for someplace fancier
Oh
than
yeah.
that.
You know what? Let's get like a bunch of questions together. And try and we'll get Matt to help and answer them.
Yeah, because I'm like consider myself like Matt's understudy. Like I work,
Okay, that's fair.
I work a similar job. I'm also sassy and gay. Like if he gets by a truck, I'll move on over and just you can call me Matt and we'll
Okay.
hang out.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, I will totally. I'll get him out either on a podcast or at least in the Patreon group to try and give some advice.
Or
For
if we
sure.
get into a contentious negotiation over Matt's contract and we need to bring in Scabs,
Yeah.
we've got a lot of potential replacement Matt.
Right here. That was my nickname in high school.
And we know how Matt loves other gay men, especially
Yeah.
other gay men who are friends with Corinne. So it should all work out perfectly.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep that on the low. I'm gonna put on my I'm gonna find my masculine voice. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
No. Hey, Corey.
Yeah, can I borrow that? That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, I think we are due for a Matt visit, Corinne, and I think like not just where he shows up at the end. I really think that we've got so many closet crons that we have warehoused. We have
Yeah, we do.
We should have for National Coming Out Day, but I feel like we should just do like a Matt Donnelly special.
We can, but he's not going to want to waste a night doing it, and you only want to film at nights.
Well,
he'll do it as like an add-on if we're going out after, but for the most part, he's not going to want to spend a night doing it.
Well, I'm taking a bunch of days off in the next few weeks.
Oh, well then.
I'm burning through all my time off. So when we come up with a time, I can come out in the afternoon someday, and maybe we can get Matt to join us.
Yeah. I mean, I could potentially like schlep him out to you, but
Yeah, I would love to see Matt out in Topanga. That would be amazing. So Corey, what else is new?
Yeah.
Like I have my unofficial spinoff of the podcast.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, we have like a whopping 100 views like per podcast, so it's going.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like a fun little passion project that I'm doing on the side. So I'm like, whatever. And I just drink a lot of wine and show up at this kid's house, and he does all the hard work.
Oh, so you're the Corinne.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yep. I told him that I could provide nothing but myself and wine.
Yep. Same.
Yep.
Yep, that's me.
But I mean, even with doing nothing, I still like every other week, I'm like, I'm quitting this. This is too much work. And I still don't.
You're going to quit just now because you couldn't get your headphones to work.
Every fucking time. I can't. It's so frustrating to me. I hate being so like stupid. Like I hate that I can't do anything.
Okay.
I can't. I mean, I can barely get the Google Hang to work.
Hopefully I got a clean recording of that because that's the drop.
Yeah. Well, like for example, Summer Reading wants to do a conference with me. What do you call it? What do you call those things? Call.
I think we call them a.
Hi, Max and Corinne. This is Summer Reading.
Well, Brett donated his 15-minute call with me or 30-minute call to him. And he's like,
that's really turned out well.
Yeah, well, I already gave the call to the same person I gave the binder to. So I really did fulfill my obligations, but I will still talk to Summer Reading. However, Summer only wants to do it on a Google Hang, and I can only do it via Skype unless Max sends me all the, and even then I can't do it. It takes 30 minutes. So
and Summer, this is interesting.
Summer is like not a millennial. He like doesn't, he's like, oh, I can't do Skype. I'm like, but Skype is like super easy.
Can we hold on? Let's just take a Summer Reading moment.
I like when Max dances.
Hi, Max and Corinne. This is Summer Reading.
And the worst part is like I can't imagine having a call with him and not recording it. Like,
yeah, we'll do it and we'll record it.
So I told him, actually, Max, maybe I'll tell him tomorrow, because I told him that I would do it like as an add-on to whenever we're recording, because I can't do a Google Hangout anyway.
Okay, so here are my Summer Reading experiences. First of all, he sends, I helped him with his casting video. He sends me maybe 30 direct messages a day. And each one he sends me twice. So there's this
fun.
Like, my DMs on Twitter just are like Summer Reading. And then he wants to set up the conference call or the Google Hang with you, but he only does it through public posts on a thread from like 3 months ago. And I said,
right.
Facebook friend her, direct message her, and the two of you will set it up. And he's like, okay. And then he'll message me on Twitter and he'll say, it's 3 o'clock. Is Corinne available right now?
Yeah.
It's Tuesday at 1. I'm on lunch right now. Is Corinne available? And I'll be like, I told you to get in touch with her. And she's a grown-up. She's not just available in the middle of the day.
Yeah. So it's really fun behind the scenes with Summer Reading.
Yeah. Summer Reading is woof.
I hope he's on this call. Is he on here? Can you see?
I don't know. I don't think he's on.
No. Oh.
Of course, he's busy now.
Right.
Probably he's at the ropes course.
He doesn't have time for other people's conferences. I have a question for you, Max, from when you hung out with all of the cast members from this season.
Oh yeah.
Did anyone drink something stupid or annoying? Like, did you like clock anybody's like poor drinking choices? Like, who was drinking an apple martini? What was happening?
You know, these kids are so goody two shoes. I don't even know if they were drinking. And I say kids, some of them.
Oh God, I hate them so much. You don't mean the patrons. You mean the fucking season, this season.
Yeah, he means the.
Yeah, at first I thought you meant when he did like, he saw like people in Philly.
I don't know. I think a couple of them, nothing out of the ordinary. If you're trying to get me to say that Cece was drinking something with like Remy Martin in it or something like that, like I'm not. Great. She had a grape soda with Courvoisier in it. And Lucy was drinking a Mai Tai. Other than that, no, nothing really that out of the ordinary.
You know what? Let me tell you something. It's because I wasn't there. I would pay attention to something like that. Max wouldn't. Yeah, I'm the person that would notice that.
I was too busy like interacting with people and like meeting their family and
I would be judging, sizing up, everything.
I mean, listen, I definitely was checking out to see how everyone cleaned up, like what people wore and, who looked good, who looked worse, I came back with the report that I thought Chris was going to be like Corinne's dream man when she met him. I came back saying that Cece and Lucy were very much on display, very much a very milfy thing going on. Listen, those are the things I'm thinking about. I'm not like looking at their cocktails. But
that's fair.
Did you have any? Were you fishing for anything? I'm sure.
Oh, I just can't imagine. That's one thing that I judge, and I would also be the person to be like completely looking at someone's slip to see what they tipped.
Yes, of course, yes.
See, this is why I as good of a friend as I can be to you, Corinne, I will never be what Corey or Matt or Brett can be, because I can't make that last extra 5 yards to the goal.
Especially because like I want Adam to be to be gay so bad. Like I need to know what he drank.
Yeah, okay. I would have been overly assessing him because I'm so confused by him.
He has a girlfriend.
He's such a dream. Ugh.
He was there.
Wait, excuse me, was Brett there?
No. Oh, yeah, Brett was there. Yes, I'm sorry. I thought you meant our Brett.
No. So.
No, Brett was there.
How did he see?
Brett had a boyfriend.
Did he bring the boyfriend?
I don't believe he was there with anyone, or at least not that I knew of. Brett was the one person who I was a little underwhelmed by. His personality,
really,
white as bubbly and over the top and like big, bold personality as everyone else and as I hoped he would be. I was really excited. He also was, I think, the only person who didn't know who I was. And so I was like, hey,
Oh no.
what's
Oh
going
no, that's not good.
And he was just like, hey, I'm Brett. Nice to meet you. And I was like, yeah. And I thought, obviously, you could do the thing like, hi, I'm Corinne. And like, oh, I know you, of course. But he just didn't seem dialed in. Like everybody else was like, oh my God, Max, where's Corinne? And Brett was just a little less exciting than I wanted him to be. Adam, though, Adam has a girlfriend. Adam's girlfriend is taller than him. I want to know.
Everyone's taller than him.
Does it take away from his appeal to you, Corey, that he's a little mini man?
No, I love him even more. He's like my people. I mean, I don't want to date Adam, but I just want him to be on my team, and I think he's delightful.
I
And
want
he's
him to be gay too.
And I feel like he's getting Island hot more than any of the other men.
I think he's got such a nice face. He is very cute.
I think he's an amazing human being. I think he's one of the nicest, smartest Survivor-related people that I've met. I don't find him attractive at all. I think Zeke
Well,
is.
he had like saltwater hair in the last episode. Like he had like curls going on. I thought that he was like doing well on the island.
I think his face is like perfect. I think if he was like 6'8", he would be like an Adonis. But I don't think he's an amazing human, and I don't give a shit what his work with homeless people is. Like, I don't have any of the same other opinions.
Yeah. Corinne, I don't think our values are aligned. I don't think we're. Corey, quickly, power ratings of the remaining men in this season in terms of attractiveness.
Obviously, Ginger Daddy wins.
Okay.
Chris is number one. I also
Oh
call
my
him
God, for a second, I just was like, is he talking about Zeke?
No. Chris, who I also call Fire in the Form of Flint, is my number one, obviously. Ken is really doing it for me, and I thought he was terrible in the beginning, and now he's like redeeming himself.
Yeah.
And Adam, I mean, I think that's...
Those are your top three.
Yeah.
No David. Very disappointed.
Sorry.
Yeah.
David looks like a fucking walking cake pop.
Hey, say that tomorrow and I'll pretend like you never said it before because that's fucking good.
You got it.
Corey, thank you so much.
Thanks,
I'm gonna
guys.
move on and try to get some more people in here.
Yeah, I'm going to get off so you guys can fit new people in here.
Okay.
Bye, handsome.
Thanks.
Are we supposed to leave afterwards?
It helps free up space for others.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Katie,
Hey,
what's up?
I heard you guys need more girls on these.
We do.
So I jumped on.
That's great. There's an underrepresentation of women.
Wow, we just filled up with women.
Oh, well, I take that back.
Over. We have unknown. So, Katie,
I have a penis story.
Bob.
Wait, what?
Penis or
Yeah, Bob Crowley.
Okay.
Tell us.
Okay, so I went to Rodney Bowl.
Okay.
It was insane.
Hold on. We're gonna ask a lot of questions. So
I Snapchatted you, Kat, just going nuts.
Oh, that was you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us your Bob story.
Okay, so I make these like little Survivor trading cards because I feel like if I'm gonna go up to them and be like, "Hey, can you sign this?" At least it's something that they can have too.
Somebody made me those, and I love them.
I have
I have a stack of they're like my favorite thing. I give them to guys I date.
Okay, I'll make you a stack of mine because I have some of you.
I would love that.
I thought Max was gonna come to Rodney Bowl, so I got some for you too. But of course, okay. So I go up to Bob and I'm like, "Oh, hi, it's so great." And I give him one of the cards. I was like, "Oh, this one's for you to keep. Can you sign this one?" And he's like, "Sure." And then he was like, you want one of my photos? And I was like, what? And he reaches
No, he
into
did.
his,
No, he did.
he reaches into his jacket, like inside pocket, and he's got a stack of himself.
Whoa.
So
He's like,
he's just become Jack McFarlane from Will and Grace. Just Bob.
He's got all those pockets on the cargo pants, so he's got a lot of gear in there.
and his like, contact info's in the back too.
That's better than Philip because Philip would do that and then charge you for it.
Oh yeah. You get, I get $9.95 for those. $15.95 autographed.
So
That's
he's like,
amazing.
"Oh, here you go." And he gave me and my girlfriend one, and he's like, "So what's your name?" I was like, "Katie," and he had such a hard time. He's like, "K?" I'm like, "Yeah, A He's like, why? I'm like, no, I eat. And then my girlfriend's name is Lauren, which is just another common white girl name. He's like, L? And she's like, yeah, L. It was great, though. It was the
Night, had
best.
Bob been drinking?
No, it was like right off the panel.
Whoa.
Even though Mike, I was at the bar grabbing a drink, and all of a sudden I look at Mike, and he has just so many drinks in his hand, and he went and he bought it for the entire panel. Like even Denise Martin got a drink from him.
Wow.
He's nice like that.
That's really nice. Yeah.
That's how you burn through $1 million real quick. You gotta be careful. Fuck
Yeah,
buying
but
fucking Denise Martin or drinks. So tell us what else happened. Who else did you meet? Who was great? Who was less than great? Anything funny that you saw?
Oh yeah, so I walked over to Tyler and I was like, oh, here's one of my cards. I made you a card. And he's sitting next to Kat, and all of a sudden Kat's leg is like going up. I'm so mad I didn't video it. Her leg is, she's sitting at a stool by the bar, and her leg starts going up, and he looks over and he's like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm gonna go on the bar and dance. And it's just wet with alcohol on the bar. She's like slipping. He's like, hang on, Katie. Okay, we gotta get you down from there. I was like, please let her go up.
Oh my God.
I mean, that would have been good for her to get up there.
Yeah, when you have a charity event, you need to make sure Kat Ederson is there.
Oh my God. And I went to Andrea's New York event too. Back in, I think it was back in
Yeah, with
January or
Meg,
something like
right?
that. Yeah. And so I gave Kat one of them. I was like, oh, I made you a thing. And I think she just left it somewhere because I gave Tyler a card, and she looked at me and she was like, I didn't get a card. I was like, yes, you did. I gave you one months ago. She's like, no. I was like, you probably left it on the bar. You're going nuts.
I look forward to her mugshot.
She should be punished. Wait, you haven't seen her mugshot?
Kat has a mugshot?
Of course she does.
I have not seen this. Well, put that on the docket for tomorrow.
I could put that up right now, probably. Any other good stories, Katie?
No.
Those were really good.
Someone asks, what's his name? Jimmy
D.
Yeah.
Jimmy D. They were like, he was like, I'm not getting any questions during the question time.
I thought that guy was just Bob's friend.
That's exactly what the person did. Looking to the mic, and they're like, I have a question for Jimmy D. And everybody started clapping. They're like, Jimmy. They pass him the mic. She goes, how is it being Bob Crowley's friend?
I don't know what he's from. I just know he's Bob's friend.
He's like, well, it's good.
Oh no. No, but really, what is he from? Is he from Survivor?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
from Survivor Nicaragua.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I had no idea. My bad.
Hey, can you guys see?
Oh shit! Hold on. Whoa! What did she get arrested for? She looks like she'd been crying. Her hair looks good.
I don't know. Fill in the blank. Interesting what the related images are. It's like Kat.
It's age progression.
Kat in
Yeah.
5 years. Kat in 10 years. Kat in whoa. And Kat in 20 years.
Oh God. Wait, I really want to know what this is from. We're gonna get to this tomorrow. Oh my God. And it says
Oh, here's her Florida mugshots. Let's see. Oh, it's up on Survivor Sucks. Kat Ederson was arrested for
a long time ago already.
Shoplifting.
No.
Petty theft.
That's embarrassing.
Or as it says on the actual docket, petite theft.
Well, wait. Maybe it was she shoplifted something that like alcohol because she couldn't get it because she wasn't 21. Please tell me that's what it was and it wasn't something like
Yeah. I don't even want to imagine what Kat is shoplifting.
I would really give anything. I'm not going to do it because I just don't want anything to do with it. But to get her on our podcast, like just to interview her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
About abortion, about shoplifting,
politics,
yeah,
just everything. Yeah, it would be
God.
great. I don't know though. It's like it's one thing to make fun of the mentally handicapped when they're not there,
right? Which is, yeah,
right?
I agree.
I still say her versus Neil. Get it going.
Yeah, Neil is trolling Joe. Have you guys seen? Neil has been trying to get Joe into a political debate on Twitter.
Why? Joe like doesn't even have cable, or not that I have cable, but Joe's not somebody that's political, is he?
Oh, Corinne, just wait till tomorrow when we play Anna versus Mana, and we try to guess who is tweeting the conservative conspiratorial nonsense.
Oh boy.
You
Oh boy.
You didn't know?
I've been in a conference. I haven't there's not even a cell signal in the conference.
My reference before when I was talking about not being able to watch conservative videos on YouTube. Okay, we'll put a plug in this and we'll save it for tomorrow. This is even funnier when Corinne realizes exactly what's going on in the Mana universe. But Katie, thanks for joining us. And
yeah, I'm gonna jump out. Hopefully Miriam gets my spot.
Oh, very good. Everybody,
thank you for coming.
All right.
Bye, Katie.
Bye.
I want to welcome Ryan. Hey, Ryan, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to your first Patron Cast.
Welcome,
Thank you so
welcome.
much. Good to be here.
I've known Ryan for a while. He goes to University of Texas, and I've seen him at a couple of the charity events, and he has an interesting connection. His mom was Mike Holloway's grade school teacher.
Oh, I feel like Mike might have told me that at some point. Like I've heard that.
High school English. So she went wrong somewhere.
Yeah, he didn't go to college, so.
She's the one who taught him about Murica.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. He's like the worst. He can't spell at all.
Yeah, it's.
You know, she shouldn't tell anyone.
No, she doesn't.
Corinne, when I was talking to Randy, he mentioned how he wanted to come out for the Worlds Apart finale, and he's like, but Corinne didn't want me to come because she didn't want me being around because she wanted to hang out with Mike. I was like, well, we all know how that turned out.
Well, to be honest, that's not entirely true, but like I have a one bedroom apartment.
You don't need me cock blocking you?
Right, like yeah. I love Randy. If he wanted to get a hotel, he's more than welcome to come out.
Oh no, he's not getting any hotel.
No. And I wanted to leave my options open so that Julie Berry could take my options.
So Ryan, what's new? Update us on everything that's going on in the larger Survivor fan community, because Ryan, if you guys don't know, is really active well, he was formerly active previously on Survivor. Now he's very active in Zoe's Lobster Shack.
Yeah.
Kind of
I want to hear more about you. Like how was life post Cheer for Your Life? Because you didn't really talk about that. On the podcast anyway.
Cheer for Your Life this year was a little bit
cheerful.
It was a little bit of a disappointment. The year before I had so much fun and it had been just such a great lighthearted good time. This time it was in a horrible oppressive hotel, and we were stuck in this hotel, and I don't know, there was just a different vibe to it all. It wasn't as much fun. And part of it is a year out further from our season, and life has changed more. I think that
No. Life is exactly the same for most of those people.
Well,
life has not changed at all.
For me though, it's like, going to those charity events is like smoking. At first it makes you sick, you're like coughing, and then after a while you just are doing it habitually, and you're like, I kind of like crave that little hit. And then if you stop and then go back to it, it's like, oh, why did I ever want to do this? Your mouth tastes nasty.
Said a non-smoker. Said a guy who's never smoked before.
What I imagine smoking would be like. Anyways, I don't know. I didn't have a great time at Cheer for Your Life.
For me, it just feels kind of weird after a while.
An airport hotel. So what was your take?
It was weird. The Friday night thing was cool because we were kind of just talking and hanging out. But like Saturday, when everyone was just like watching all the rich white kids, play Survivor challenges, that was kind of weird. And it's like, I've been to so many of these events where it's like, when I was like 16 and stuff, and I first went to one, it's like it was so cool to like see a Survivor in person. But now when you see them and they're just regular people, it's like, okay, what am I doing here? This is kind of weird.
I think we're sub-regular. Actually, I think we're regular people are much more well adjusted than us. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there were any good stories. I mean, the biggest story to come out of that for me was that the first challenge they had us do, Corinne, they had this like really intense obstacle course, and we're running around and we're crawling under military nets and going over walls and shit. The first challenge, we have to run down a hill and jump in a lake, and the guy says. We have to jump in a lake and like pull ourselves out in a raft. The guy says, he's like giving us this really perfunctory walkthrough, and he says, "Oh yeah, and be careful at the bottom of the lake. There's exposed rebar, so definitely don't land on that."
Oh my God!
And he said, "Okay, we've got 30 seconds for you guys to strategize or ask any questions. All right, go." And he said, "Oh, you can ask 3 questions. Go." And I said, "We're not running this fucking thing until you show us the rebar." And he said, "That's 1 question. You only have 20 seconds left."
Oh my God.
So I ended up doing it, and I went first, and I jumped off the hill, did not look, and I missed the rebar, fortunately, but like I had 15, 16-year-old kids on my team, and I'm responsible for them. So after I did the challenge, I went inside and I told Missy, I'm going to shut the whole fucking thing down if you don't talk to those guys. I said, none of the survivors will do any more of the challenges if this guy is going to not give us an adequate safety walkthrough. I mean, these guys, these are guys who are like, you know, Missy.
You would think that she would be much more concerned about the liability for that.
No, Missy's concerned about one thing.
Missy, Baylor's career.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me talk to you a little bit about a person without whom none of this can be. Michael, calm down. Michael, without whom none of this could be possible. I want you all. Michael.
Who is Michael?
Michael Loving Holloway.
Oh.
Without whom none of it, and Baylor's career as well. And I have, of course, speaking of me, I am very charitable, and I brought this whole thing together. So why don't we just take a moment, all the white children, and even the black children who are receiving the funds from this charity, why don't we just take a moment to thank me, Missy P. All right, thank you. Thank you, folks. That's the fucking event.
Wow.
There's my win.
It's scary how accurate that is, Max.
So here's what happened, what I didn't talk about on the podcast. I roomed with Rodney, and Rodney does the Mike voice, of course. I do the Missy voice. And we sat in our room the whole weekend, me doing that and him doing Mike. So I'd be like, hold on a second. Where are my fucking people? You know, I'd be like, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to give a little bit of a speech about where's Michael, settle down. So Rodney and I are doing this the whole weekend until we find out our fucking room is adjacent to Missy's room. And the whole weekend, I'm doing the Missy voice. Seriously, Corinne, it was insane. Ryan, were you at the banquet?
No.
The banquet.
Like the thing on Saturday night?
Yeah, we have all these little children here, and if you stand up if you have been the recipient of funds from this charity. Now, don't be ashamed. The other boys and girls here have been working hard all year to raise money so you can be on the football team. You can go out you can sing in the chorus.
That's so embarrassing. When you want to be
embarrassing.
Like, I mean, that's terrible.
At one point, I turned to Natalie, Twinnie Natalie, and she went, "What the fuck are we doing?" I went, "I don't know." So yeah, that's the fucking charity scene in a nutshell. Don't tell anyone I told you guys that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cure for Your Life is a great organization, and you should all donate your time and money to it.
We should have a competing event called Queer for Your Life.
Oh,
just like give money to people that come out.
Speaking of, Corinne, have you heard from our friend in Syria?
No, he sent me a message. Actually, hold on. That's a good question.
I heard from him, and I am searching out resources. I have people who I know through my life as a professor who like know this stuff. And so I'm trying to find resources for him.
Yeah, he just said, I just listened to the podcast. It made me feel better. I'm so thankful. Hearts, hearts, hearts. I'll try to contact Max and ask about a few things regarding the Facebook group. So, I mean, I'm hoping that he'll figure this out.
Thank you and me for being such humanitarian.
Yeah.
Help this little
Queer for Your Life.
This little queer boy in Syria or Iraq or wherever the hell he is. God, we should pray for him because Jesus could help him with the queer thing and with the Syria thing.
I don't know why you're able to do that accent so well. You're not even an accent guy.
I'm a Missy guy. I'm Missy.
You've had to listen to her a lot.
Everybody just quiet down. We're going to listen to Baylor play now. All right. Ryan, be quiet. Baylor's playing. Anything else to report, Ryan?
Or questions?
I went to the Cambodia finale. I mean, that was a while ago, but that was quite an experience.
Yeah, it was.
In the sense that it's a train wreck. I was in the hotel lobby for a good 20 minutes and got to see what that whole thing was like.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
I try to come in through the service entrance.
Yeah, it's funny seeing like the survivors like sprint by, and the fans like can't pick up on that they don't want to see them.
Yeah.
You know, I actually think like it's lovely. Like I'm happy to take a picture, meet the fans, but like once, like the same fans show up at all the same, like I don't know how many pictures of me would you really need. I was only on it twice. Like I'm like, I'm never mean about it. Like if you catch me, that's fine. But I just feel weird. Like
Same.
I feel like I'm not trying to extend my 15 minutes. And I feel like that's what I'm doing when I linger in the lobby because I'm like waiting for an elevator.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those trading cards you were talking about that you like, you know.
I do really like those.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Larry Geiler made those.
I know. There's
Oh, maybe.
So
There's a whole stack of them. I've given them to everybody I've dated.
the ink on this is not actually ink. It's like semen and blood and bodily fluids.
They're really well done.
Very well done. You wouldn't.
I'm
even
gonna,
know.
Katie, you get me some
Tony.
trading cards. I need more anyway.
Thanks, Ryan.
all right, good to talk to you guys.
You too.
Hey, Montana. You're a new patron.
Hi, Montana.
Okay, hi. Can you guys hear me?
I
Yes.
can.
Okay, sorry,
You
my
just
dog
joined
keeps...
just in time.
I did. I'm so excited. So
Welcome,
excited.
welcome.
Thanks.
So well, actually, just tell us who you are. We don't even know.
Okay. Okay.
I
left-
live for your name. I love that name.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone always is like, Jesus Christ, you're named after a state. Like, what's your issue? But I was actually named after Joe Montana.
Oh, that's even.
Kind
Oh
of
my
an
God,
issue.
Lindsay would die. Oh, is
Oh,
Lindsay on
really?
this call? Yeah, she's a huge football nut.
Oh my God, I'll have to tell her. Yeah, I'm the oldest of 4 girls, and we all have kind of different names. It goes Montana, Paige, Tally, and Zoe. So kind of all different.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm from upstate New York.
No way. Where?
Okay, so I'm in the Finger Lakes, and I know
Oh.
where you are. You consider that upstate, but
No,
it's
it's
really
not.
not
I know
upstate.
it's not really.
It's
I
not
know.
upstate at all. But people in the upstate, like way up in the Adirondacks and shit, they consider that upstate. So they call me like Central.
When
But I live
Corinne's
in
in
the,
New
I
York,
live in
they-
the Finger
Finger
Lakes.
Lakes, definitely.
Yeah, so I actually talked to Neil via Twitter about, because he went to Cornell, and I live on Cuba Lake where Cornell is. So I'm
Oh.
like 20 minutes from that Ivy League school, which I did not attend, but I've been down there.
Okay.
Yeah. Been a huge fan of this show for years and years and years, and I've been listening to your guys' podcast because it like gets me through my workday, because I work in radio sales, so I'm in the car all day long.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just like pee my pants laughing constantly. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I need to be a goddamn patron. So
Yeah.
I finally did it today, and then this happened, so I'm super excited.
Yeah. Well, we're happy to have you. I mean, I think that
Thanks.
a big part of the patron, like being a part of the group, is that Facebook page. Oh my God!
Hell
I thought you were drinking straight out of a wine bottle. Have you seen? There's a wine
No.
glass that now attaches directly
Yeah.
to the bottle. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking.
I need
straight
one of
out
those.
that.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you are? Okay. I'm like.
Oh yeah, no, I am literally
I
drinking
thought
wine
I
out of
couldn't
the
see
bottle.
well. I was like, maybe it's a beer. Good
Corinne.
job.
No,
Good job.
No,
You
no,
belong.
Corinne, that was going to
Yeah.
be your Christmas present. You totally spoiled it.
No, I did see
I
that.
want
That thing is badass. I really need it. I need it like hardcore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need it too. I'll let you know. I haven't gotten it yet, but
Okay, perfect. I was Facebook friends with both of you, but I deleted you because I might have made it like got a call from casting, and I deleted you, so I didn't want like. they're like,
Oh.
do you know any survivors? And I was like,
Whoa.
well,
You know,
no.
I don't-
deleted you. So
I don't think that hurts your chances. Max, do you?
okay.
I don't think so. I was terrified.
I was terrified too.
I wigged out.
I didn't
So I
tell
was
them I
like,
knew
"Ooh."
Ethan until after the whole thing had filmed.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
I was so scared. Yeah. But I think
Okay.
nowadays they actually think, especially it depends who you're friends with. If you're friends with a
Okay.
fucking lame contestant, then they're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like Bob P. Crowley or something like that.
Yeah. like-
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. Hannah and I were Facebook friends.
Oh, okay.
Liz Mark and
no, but
were
you
Facebook
have
friends.
Okay.
you have every right to be. I mean, I was extremely paranoid when I did it, so I get
okay.
it.
Okay.
But you'll be good. Well,
Thanks.
good luck. I hope
Yeah.
Thanks.
I hope we don't hear from you all weekend because you're at finals.
Oh, I wish. No, unfortunately.
You never
I'm kinda
know.
pissed. No, and I heard that you said that, and I was like, "Gee, fuck, like, good to know. But they have more than one like week of finals, don't they?
So they'll do it and then they'll go
Then they'll
back.
redo it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I
If they don't get what
I
they
always
want.
thought it was. I always thought it was in December.
Yes,
this-
it usually is way later. I don't know why it's
Yeah.
so early.
they'll be doing them until March. I don't
Okay.
know. They'll do it a week here, a week there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Corinne, just to chat, like I left a voicemail about this, but I fucking hate Michelle's braid.
Oh my God! Yes, you
probably
did.
just as much as you did.
I hate it.
Montana, did you leave the message that we played about her braid?
Yes, she did.
Wait,
right?
did you already play it? I didn't hear. I joined
No,
late,
like
so
2 weeks ago.
no.
On the podcast.
Somebody else left an irate message about the
Well,
braid.
I thought it was her. No.
It might have been. I left one. I didn't think I heard it though. Maybe I'll have to go back and listen. But
I think it was you.
I left another one because I'm still pissed off about it.
I am too. It's fine. I got you, girl.
It bothers the shit out of me. I don't know
Same.
if that's like her love for Jesus. Like,
You know
that's
it's gotta
the
be
length of it.
something. Yes.
Something weird like that.
Yep.
No, can't do that.
Yep.
I can't deal with it.
And
So
you know the
gross.
greatest way to get yourself more airtime on ATF these days is to have
Yeah.
a big beef with one of the contestants. So
Okay, I feel that. Okay, I like it. Yeah, no, Michelle, not about that because I'm like super atheist. So
same.
Like no,
Fine,
like
I would
Like-
wish for Michelle
I know you would, and that bothers me.
putting it out there.
I also left a voicemail last season about how much I hate Michelle's voice.
Oh.
Yes.
Way
that
to
was me.
pile on. Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, just apparently it's just Michelle's. Apparently, I just
So,
hate
yeah.
her.
What
It's
did-
just it's a Michelle thing.
Did Michelle steal your boyfriend or run over the dog or something?
No. Actually, a bitch named Dana stole my last one. So
Oh.
yeah,
Was it worth this
yeah,
thing?
cheating. Fuck. So actually, Corinne, question for you: how do you like current guy? This is a dating thing. Current dude that I'm currently. Well, actually, it's like over now, but I kind of want to like make his life hell.
Yeah.
Like contemplated like slashing his tires.
I wouldn't
don't
go that
know,
route. He'll sue you.
I don't want to get arrested though.
Right. You don't.
But I want to like, or he has a beard, and I was contemplating cutting that.
Well,
I don't know,
Matt,
I know that's an issue, right?
That would piss me off.
Yeah, but
right?
I got a better. So Matt Donnelly, he has a great story. I feel like he told it maybe early on in our podcast, but
Okay.
he went to the same club as his ex. He brought a water bottle filled with Nair, and he squirted Nair from the second floor to the first, like you could see the dance floor, at his head, and his hair fell out like in clumps.
Fucked up.
That's amazing.
Yeah. He had he has a whole
Oh my
story. It was like a very, very big deal. And
Oh my God.
It worked. Yeah.
Oh my God. I love it.
I'm much more of a psychological warfare kind of behind the scenes type of person.
Right.
Break
So
That's what
like-
I usually do. I do that to girls. I'm really good at like making girls want to kill themselves. There's still bitches from high school who won't be Facebook friends with me because I made them cry.
Yeah.
Daily, which is fun.
I think the best so this is the problem I have with like a lot of people will say like, you know, Corinne, he was an asshole, you know, karma will take care of it. Yeah, but maybe karma maybe karma will, but I won't know. So
Right.
if I can't see the pain that they like, it doesn't help me. So I gotta like know that your life is fucking fucked up. So
yes.
I like starting rumors. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Give me more.
Oh, I've already told everybody that he has a small dick. Like that's already been going on.
Does he?
He really? Oh God, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so I've already.
It's too bad you don't have a photo of it.
Oh damn it! I know. Wait. So since I'm a patron, can I know who the green dick is?
No, of course not. That's private.
Wait. I thought patrons knew.
No, we never released
Oh
it.
damn. Okay, never mind. All right.
I
thought that was
mean,
a cool
Max,
thing.
what do
No.
we?
No, we're not.
never allowed to. Okay.
You're not allowed to. All right, fine.
We have to protect that.
Uh-huh.
But if you ever come in, we will show it to you in person.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, we actually. I feel like
We're
that's
happy
not
to
a
show
problem.
everyone. We just won't tell them who it is.
Okay, I like it. I just want to see what it looks like because I'm
Oh,
sure it's like
well,
disgusting.
It's gonna take me a second to find it, but ask a
Okay,
question to Max
perfect.
while I look for it. I'll see if I
Okay,
can find it for you.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? We've got lots of people waiting, and Corinne, you told me.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
No, good to talk.
Next
Yeah.
one.
I'm gonna do
Yes.
some more people.
Good. Bye.
Oh, sorry. Miriam is here. I hit the bong thing subconsciously.
Bye.
That's what I meant to do.
Oh.
How about Patrick?
Is this thing working?
Yeah. What's up, Patrick?
What's up, guys?
How's it going, man?
Hi.
It's all right. It's all right. Just finished midterms, which is a wonderful thing.
So are we talking junior high, 6th grade?
I might look like, but no, third year, first semester of uni.
Nice.
Wait, if you're saying uni, does that
Yep.
mean you're foreign? That's a
Canadian.
I
boy.
nailed it.
Very good, Corinne. Could tell them a mile away.
Yeah, I don't have the stereotypical accent, at least I don't think. But
We just lost our other Canadian. Where'd Allegra go?
I don't know.
So-
all right, Patrick, what's up with you, man?
What
You
would
got a
you-
question?
I had one and then I lost it, and my life's fairly boring, so I don't have any stories to tell. I just wanted to come in, say hi.
Cool. Well, if you think of your story, let us know.
Yeah.
Come back to you. Otherwise, thank you.
I'll let someone else pop in. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
No problem.
What happened to Allegra? I'm disappointed. If we lost Allegra, that would be very disappointing because she apparently has some great stories to share with us. Dylan, Corinne's favorite. How you doing, man?
Hi, Dylan.
Corinne, you just light up when he comes on screen.
He's so cute.
I'm poking the screen because I'm doing it on my phone. But what's up, guys?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, happy doing this tonight.
So update us, man. How is the dating going? You know, we saw your profile. We gave you some pointers.
Yeah.
Success?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. I mean, trying to think. It been going on a lot of dates for sure. I mean, I have kind of become like a serial dating app user, so I'm using basically anything. You
Don't
can
do
name.
that. No.
What's
I
the
think that's a
problem with
bad.
that?
Okay, because if I see, like, I feel like you should never be on more than 2 apps at the same time, and really just one. Because the problem is, like, when I started on Tinder. Why am I hearing myself? I hear feedback.
Yeah, we're getting a little feedback from
Why?
Is everybody muted? Islam, are you muted?
Oh, let me check.
Nope.
Thank you.
Thanks. So I feel like it looks super desperate because I would swipe on Tinder and I would see the same guy, then I'd match with him on Bumble, and then I'd match with him on, whatever other app I started going on to. So I decided for myself, I thought it was a bad look because it's when you're doing it in a radius, you will see the same person. Like you're gonna catch the same people basically. So just do one big one like Tinder, and then like I am on Tinder and the league. The league is like,
Oh, wow. We can't all be on the league.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've
Wait, by the
definitely
way,
seen the
it's
same
past
people.
6, so I got my
The
matches
league
for
is
today.
not-
But don't do Tinder and like, what are you on? Tinder and what?
I've used Tinder and mostly Tinder and Bumble are the two, but
But
I
are you
tried to
not
join
seeing the
league in
same?
Boston, there's not enough people.
Oh, are you not seeing the same fucking people on both of those
I
sites?
see the same people sometimes, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter for me that much. Like I'm not.
No, Corinne, white
gonna
college
do it
educated
casually,
people
so I'm
on
not like
Bumble?
worried about if I run into the same person.
I just feel like it has an air of desperation when I feel like I'm worried that people are seeing me on too many things,
But isn't there a differentiation? Isn't there like a demographic associated with each?
I mean, there is and there isn't. I think that it's different for girls and guys. For guys, every guy is on both of them. Tinder and Bumble is the same amount of guys. Same exact everything. Girls, I don't think so. Girls think that Tinder is a hookup app and Bumble isn't. I'll tell you what, one of the reasons I got off Bumble, besides the fact that it crashed, is that I wasn't matching with anyone because I had been on the app for too long. And Franny told me it pushes you down in the queue so that, like if I would travel to whatever, let's say Utah, it would take days and days and days before I would rise to the top of the queue because I'd been on the app for too long. And by the time I rose to the top, I was gone and I couldn't match with them. So I was.
You're past your expiration date, and they're not going to try to foist you off on any customers at that point.
Yeah, they just kind of think yeah, exactly. So I joined Tinder. I fucking every single person I swipe, match.
I wonder, does it change if you delete it and re-add it, or is it
No,
just, like,
I
it knows
tried
your
that and it
profile?
did not. I tried it. It didn't help me. When I went from Bumble to Tinder, it's the same fucking people. I matched with all of them. We need Franny back on here. She knows all the secrets.
Yeah, we need to have a podcast dedicated to taking some listener questions with Franny and having her actually.
What is the status of her dating app that she's making?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Last time I saw her, she had really great news that it's getting a lot of support. There's, conversations taking place with different people and technology people and funding people. So it seems like there's progress in the works, and that it will see the light of day. It's going to be a long time though, because it's going to be a business. It's not just going to be a hobby. It seems like this is going to be Franny's big endeavor.
Yeah, she's quitting the other stuff to do this.
So wait, no more $375 to make your Bumble profile?
I don't think so.
Nice.
That's down from 500.
Dylan, that's the sale price, the ATF.
Yeah.
Enter the promo code ATF at checkout and get $375.
Well, I got free advice on the group, so I don't need to.
Exactly.
Nope, you don't.
What better people to give you advice than a bunch of gay men who like reality TV? Dylan, it was great to see you, man. I'm going to move on. We've got so many people to get to. I'm going to just move right down the line to Islam.
Hey, you're a new one.
What's up, Islam?
Yeah, I am. I'm fine. How are you guys?
Good.
Where are you joining us from?
I'm joining you from Turkey.
Oh!
That's our first person that's Turkish, right?
I think so, yeah.
This is so amazing that people in other countries are listening to this.
I love this. Yeah, and it's really early there, right?
Oh, it's 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my
Whoa!
God. Did you wake up or did you not go to bed?
I did not go to bed.
Yes!
The whole day because my roommate is sleeping.
Oh my God. So you're like sitting out in the fire escape or something like that, or in the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh
wow,
my God.
That's so cool. Thank you so much.
Yes, please ask us whatever you want.
Oh, not to ask anything, but I have something to say.
Yeah.
Today I was listening to the back catalog of podcast, and I listened to the second one today. And Corinne, you said that you heard, I think Joe Rogan was it? A podcaster noticed you on Twitter, and you, it was really lame to like it that someone noticed you, but you didn't care, but that he noticed you.
Yes.
Today in the Facebook group, I made a joke under Hunter's post that he talked about he wanted to look somewhere quiet, I guess. And I wrote the sheer void of.
Yes, I love that.
Wait, I didn't see the post.
Wait, repeat it because it's really funny.
So Hunter was looking for a quiet place to study on campus. In Islam, what did you say?
I said the sheer void of where a lover should be generally works for me.
I felt like I read it. I was like, oh, that's really good.
That's amazing.
Sometimes I find that when I go to respond to someone's post, the patrons are so fucking funny that they've already cornered the market and all the things I would have said.
That's the best thing though, when you find people who share your sense of humor and who can make the joke that you were going to make before you even make it.
Yeah, I was going to go along the same path. I was going to say something like, putting my head in the oven usually works for, So I feel you.
I can't make I could find a quiet space, but I can never get the voices to be quiet.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm so happy you're in the group, especially because you're funny.
So,
thanks.
So do you, how did you come to us? Survivor fan?
Yeah, Survivor fan, yeah.
And do you listen to other podcasts?
I mean, I started with RHAP and Survivor Historians, then I find my way back here.
Wait, Survivor Historians? I never heard of that.
Sorry. Survivor Historians is run by a guy named Mario Lanza. He writes a blog called The Funny 115. And there's some other people on there. You have no idea who they are, Corinne, but they're really good.
No, but I just wince because
they're very thorough.
That's the last name of the guy that shot up the school. I thought for a second.
Yeah. No. No
Adam Lanza.
No relation. Yeah, they're great. They're very in depth. They go through seasons from the past, episode by episode. They're historians. They're, like I said, the opposite of us. They actually really thoroughly understand the game of Survivor.
Did RHAP copy them? Because doesn't RHAP do this day in Survivor history? Doesn't he do that?
Yeah, Rob does looking back. He did his whole 30 season recap project where he went back and did every season, watched it from start to finish and podcasted it with Josh Wigler. But God, in terms of thinking of things that would be torture for Corinne, telling her that she has to go back and watch every season of Survivor from the past.
I didn't
podcast about it.
I was really upset when I got called back to do fans versus favorites. I knew that meant that I had to try and see everyone's season that might be playing with me, and I was so fucking annoyed about it.
Oh, God forbid.
Terrible.
Well, Corinne still has to watch tonight's episode, so we should try to move along and get some more people on. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Isabella.
it's so nice
I
to meet
love
you.
the fact that you stayed up late with us tonight. I hope your day tomorrow isn't too terrible.
Yeah, I love that you went back and listened to our previous episodes.
Thank you guys. It's really fun to do, and I'm doing a lot of experiments these days. I'm a scientist, so.
Oh, wow. What kind of scientist?
It gives me a neuroscience.
Oh my God.
So just like the UFC fighter that said he was a scientist. Same. Cool.
Yeah. So.
Islam, if you crack the code of the brain, I think your next project could be trying to understand what's going on in Corinne's brain. So if you have any insights into the pathologies that are taking place in there, please let us know.
I mean, Corinne, if you die,
You get the rights.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll donate. I seriously would. Happy to.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna go with someone, a woman, a lady. Her name is unknown. Hello, unknown. Yes. Unmute your mic.
I don't have her face. I just have a picture.
Yeah, she.
Oh, there we go. Hi, unknown.
Hi, sorry, my name must not be on this. My name's
No.
Jess.
Hey,
Hi, Jess.
I'm one of, well, I've been a patron for a little bit, but I'm one of the quieter patrons.
Okay.
I was the one that posted about some guy gave me his card at the bar a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. I remember this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just matched with him on Tinder the other day, and I was like,
it's fake.
I swiped just to see what happened because he told me I didn't have any confidence, and I was like, excuse me, you're telling me who I am now?
Yeah, that's a bad pickup line. Oh, it's negging.
no,
It's the negging strategy.
It worked.
Yeah, you got negged.
Corinne. You guys are so predictable. You fall for this shit every time.
Every time.
But yeah, so my question was, I turned 23 about 2 weeks ago.
Happy
and-
birthday.
Canadian?
Canadian, yes.
I heard the boat.
No.
A boat.
Yeah, I'm about 30 minutes north of Toronto. So.
Okay.
But I turned 23 about 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to know if you guys had any advice about being 23 and something that I should do different from any other year.
23.
You know, that used to be my favorite year. For a long time, every birthday, I just kept saying, I'm just going to stay 23. It was like my favorite year of my life. But I was, balling out in New York City with some athletes. So I don't know. It was a lucky year for me. I wish I could go back to 23. Max, what about you?
I was taking a lot of MDMA and LSD in 1999, 2000 when I was 23. I was having a lot of fun. And I think like 99 to 2001 was where I really just didn't give a shit about I had a job. It was a respectable job, but I didn't have a career. And I really just enjoyed the fact that for a few years I was working, making money. I could party and have fun, and I didn't have to think about too much about what I wanted to be when I grew up. That said, by the time I got to be 24, I was married, I was in grad school to be a professor, and I was on the path to adulthood. So I would say enjoy 23. Maybe use this year to just have a little fun. You're right.
I would.
In college, you have a little bit of breathing room. You've got that in your rearview mirror, and just enjoy the independence of adulthood before full-on adulthood strikes.
But I would say one of the things I was always very conscious of is, although I act a fool in life and my business, I was very conscious of building my resume. I knew people, I made a lot of money when the short time that I did bottle service, I raked in probably really obscene, probably 150,000 cash. I didn't have to report it. I mean, it was I had a lot of
4 months work.
Yeah, exactly. I really had quite a lot more money than most people my age, and I had no real overhead because I had very, very, very rich friends. So but I could have just fallen asleep at the wheel there and just hung out and partied. But instead, I got a job. I was very conscious of not having my resume look blank. I didn't want to take time off. I didn't, when I was doing the bottle service, even though I made so much money, I stopped doing it because I thought, well, how am I going to put this on my resume? I need to have a real job. So you can be as unfocused as you want in your dating life. You can have casual sex, whatever you feel you want to do. Get wasted every night, wake up in an alley. You could be Kat. You could be Kat Ederson. But you have to go to work every day, functioning alcoholic status.
Yeah.
That's my advice. At 23, you still have to like go in on, I don't know if Canada has this, but like max out your 401k, you know, pick up the good health insurance benefits, like all that responsible shit so you can justify all the irresponsible shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Still working on that real job thing because I'm currently studying for my nursing license.
Oh, that's a great job.
But I got to pass the test to get it.
Yeah,
so
of course.
That's the little hump right now because it's been a year. I've been out of school and I just can't pass it.
You know what helps out with studying?
Hydroxycut, I love Adderall, I love chromocycline. All right.
How you get ahead in school.
Okay.
And
I
you're
think
a nurse, you'll have access to all that shit. Hook it
you
up.
should do they do like preceptorships or anything? Like could you like
Yeah, I did that in my 4th year and I was like the strongest student. It's just I can't.
So you're just not good at test taking.
No, and it's like a adaptive test, so it's like either you're right or you're wrong. It's not, and it goes up or it goes down.
Oh, how frustrating.
Yeah, so it's like if you get so many right, but then you start to get them wrong and you drop below that line, you fail. And you're
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, Max, don't you know how to get somebody diagnosed as ADD and then they can do the test as long as they want?
Do I know how to get?
You had students. Explain how I know you've had students that did that.
I'm a doctor, but not that type of doctor.
No, I know, but you had students that like they had as long as they wanted to take a test.
Yeah, that's the person who we're talking about. We didn't talk about that. That's something I cut out of the podcast.
I know. I'm not saying the person's. I'm just saying
You know what, basically, here's what we're doing. We're waiting until Kevin finishes medical school, and then we're all going to be fucking pilled up for the rest of our lives, right? Am I right,
Yeah.
Kev?
Much like Maddie from my first season.
Exact. Well, who is his doctor?
I don't know if he was buying them on the street or what, but he had an unlimited pill.
Nice. Well,
Pill situation.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a patron.
And you know what, Jess? Do me a favor. Don't go as a nurse on Halloween because it's fucking tacky to do that.
And no, don't do that.
No.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Let's see, Michael. You've been sitting around for a while. This is Canadian Michael. It's from one Canadian to another.
Yes. Hi.
What up?
I'm good. All right.
And Jess, you should know, Jess, that we've got this big group of Canadians in Toronto.
Yeah, why don't you guys get together?
I'm on the opposite side. I'm an hour west of Toronto. She, I guess, is an hour east. But yeah,
so
I missed the last Toronto hangout, but I'll make it to the next one.
Yeah, you really missed out, dude. You could have been.
I heard.
Really pretty
I
good.
know.
A lot of pussy at that hang.
Yeah,
I know.
Didn't even had to pay.
Speaking of, where's Gabe?
I don't know. He's probably at the strip club.
Yeah.
Funny strip club. I went on Sunday. I had a couple friends from North Carolina visiting me. They were here for a week and took them to the local strip club there. I hadn't been there myself. And funny enough, the girl I work with works there, but as a server though. But
oh my God, that's what Sugar said she did. By the way, Sugar said she worked at a strip club, but she was just serving. By the way, that's a fucking internship. You do that until you either lose enough weight or one of the other strippers bows out.
Yeah,
the other strippers gets pregnant. Or gets a.
You're in
she
queue.
seems like the type. Yeah, she seems like the type who is looking for that promotion.
Yeah, because guess what? If all you want to be is a server, then you're not going to do that at a strip club.
Exactly. Yeah.
What would be the point?
Wouldn't it be fun to be a server at a place where there are hotter girls taking their clothes off and getting more tips?
And you have to be embarrassed about where you work for your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she said she's quitting in December, but we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll go back to check. Yeah. I do have an actual question. On this Saturday, I'm going on a blind date. It's a double date, which I've never done before. It's my coworker. Him and his wife are setting me up with one of their friends.
Oh, those usually result in marriage. I feel like that's when I bitch to somebody, they're like, "Oh, you gotta have a friend set you up." Yeah, those are the best kind.
Yeah, because
nobody sets me up. Nobody.
Yeah, this is really my first real setup, and Tinder and Bumble have let me down enough times. So I'm going back to basics.
Okay, couple questions.
Yeah.
How blind is it? Have you seen photos?
Yes, I've seen her Facebook. Apparently, his wife and her, they've checked me. They've done a background check on me. Well, not literally, but yeah. So
So you're
I've passed the test.
No, forget about you. You're not worried about that. You're great.
Yeah.
Is she a slam pig? I mean, do you see full body photos? That's the problem you're going to run into. Not the other way around. You're fine.
All right, thanks. No, she is cute. There's not a whole lot on her profile. There's a lot of travel photos of her, which I like because I've done traveling myself. So that's something to break the ice.
Weird inspirational quotes or anything like that?
No.
Have you asked the important stuff? Like, does she have a fucking bastard kid or not?
Correct.
How religious is she? These kinds of things.
Tattoos.
I don't care about that. No, I guess I just want to be surprised, I guess.
You're going to be real surprised when she's got to get home because, her 6-year-old is the babysitter's going.
Half black.
No, he wouldn't do that to me. I've made it clear to him, like, no kids in my life. And my friend, like, he has a very good judgment. I'm trusting him. I'm trusting
Is his
him.
wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Actually, I've never met her before. I'll meet her at the date.
Okay. What if you like the wife more than the girl? Are you averse to trying to play a little footsie under the table? Like, and
oh my God. What if this evolves into a foursome?
That's what I'm saying, Corinne. This is where this.
Yeah, it could. Yeah. Possibly.
Well,
they could. My coworker could be. He could reveal that they are actually.
It's weird.
I don't know.
Yes, I love it.
We'll see.
I've actually met somebody through a friend, like my basketball player friend. I've met his teammate and been like, oh my God, I really like him. And he will fuck it up for me intentionally. Like he'll go tell that teammate like, oh, don't fuck with her. She's a mess. Like I literally cannot get somebody to help me. Nobody wants to help me. So I think that this might be the one for you. Can you call in afterwards and tell us how it goes? Leave us a voicemail.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
The thing is, I've never asked people, bro, because I thought, I can do it, but now I finally swallowed my pride and someone.
The only time, hold
on,
I have a story. The only time this ever worked out for me, I went to see a doctor, one of my clients who I liked in New York, who is very good looking. And I said to him, he was married, he had 3 kids. I was like, do you have a brother? Could you hook me up with somebody? And he hooked me up with his wife's cousin. Ended up talking to him a bunch because the wife's cousin was a lunatic. That's the Bug Eyes story I once told. And then ended up hooking up with the doctor. He divorced his wife. We dated for 3 years. His family's all fucked up now. So that happened. I hooked myself up with him. So it could happen. Yeah.
All right.
The wife really regretted hooking me up with the cousin, let me tell you.
I love it.
All right. Thanks, Michael.
All right.
Thank
you. I'll follow up. Have a good night.
You too.
Corinne, can you stick around until 7? I know we said we got out here.
We'll do it till 7.
All right. Well, we got 8 minutes. Here I am. That should just take us to 7. Whoa, here I am.
Oh boy.
Hey. Oh, she's sideways. Unmute your.
Yeah. Why are you sideways? Dear God, what is happening?
Maybe we're
Vader girl, unmute yourself.
Maybe we're sideways. She's the right way.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you sound like a robot.
Hello?
Hello?
Right now? Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
What's up, girl?
I'm in a Cylon shirt. I'm just high stoned at the hotel with the 2 cats.
Oh, you're still at a hotel.
Why are you still at the hotel?
Yeah, we switched into a more ghetto section, but you can't see it now because it's dark. It's an interesting hotel. It's a lot of people spot.
It's so hard to hear her.
It really.
Miriam, it's really hard to hear you. It's like.
But I'm almost tempted to just let her keep going. Miriam, you're frozen.
And I can't hear her.
Oh, babe, your technology is not cooperating.
Yeah, the hotel. It's
the hotel Wi-Fi, probably. Yeah.
Are you using Wi-Fi?
Yes. I don't know how not to, but yeah, it's cheap. It sucks. I'm sorry. Live prosper.
Miriam, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to continue.
Gotcha.
Call
Sorry.
in,
Love you.
leave us a good message. I want
will.
the poem. Read the poem, please.
Oh.
Yes, leave us a voicemail.
Yes,
Can you
for
find
sure.
the poem? Yes, please.
Yes.
Slow down
Yes.
some
I'll go now. Okay, bye-bye.
Love you, babe.
Bye.
All right.
You guys. Bye.
Bye. That gives us time to say hi to John. What's up, John?
Hi, handsome.
Hey guys.
Hi. I like all the paintings behind you. I don't know what's happening back there.
Thank you. It's home.
So
What's up?
Are you joining us from Nova Scotia?
Newfoundland, even farther.
Yeah, close enough.
Close enough. Yeah, I won't keep you guys because you don't have much time left, but I just wanted to say hello.
How are you?
Oh, well, hi.
I'm
I
doing
feel
well.
Max and I, we should like move to Canada where we're still somehow famous. Like
I think that would be a good move.
Canadians get us more.
They
than-
just do.
more than normal people. I just.
I should date a Canadian. Is there a Canadian dating app?
There's one where Americans, if there's a lot of fear that Donald Trump would be elected, I mean, we don't know, but there's Maple Match coming online, which is
Really?
Americans matching with Canadians in the event that
Wait, I would like to match with a Canadian. I've always favored Canadians.
Maple Match. I don't know if it's up and running yet, but it was an idea that made the news.
Well, after I just said I will only be on 2 apps at a time, watch me get on a 3rd app. I will totally
There
do
you
that.
go. It's kind of a special interest one, so it's okay.
Yeah. Don't threaten me with a good time. I will definitely get on that app. Thank you.
I don't know, Corinne. Can you deal with the cold weather?
Yeah, I lived in New York. I mean, my ex was from Alaska. I'm really like, it's geography doesn't matter to me. I'm just looking for tall and hot, and they have tall and hot in Canada.
They do, but they measure them in meters. So I mean, like, how you're not going to know? Like, hi, I'm like 6,800.
Yeah, and also their income is not in real money.
No, no, the money has like pictures of Canadian geese on it, and it's like
Yeah.
colorful and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. If you come to Vancouver, though, there's a lot of great looking men in Vancouver. It's a great city. So.
You know, EDM actually covers Vancouver, and I don't because my company is not over.
Oh my God!
What?
Look who's here!
Summer reading. Talk to him. Bye, guys.
Oh my God! In his typical spot.
It's not good.
Music.
Just revel in it.
All right, let him talk, Max.
What's up?
Hi, Donna Summer.
I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
We're so happy to see you.
I know I had to come in the last summer reading style.
Listen, what's lamer than being the first person at the party? What's cooler than being the person who shows up when the party's shutting down?
He's making us extend the party.
Can we count this as Corinne's FaceTime?
Okay, go to bed. What are you doing? I'm watching.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Molly, just go away. Go to bed. Okay, go to bed.
Who is that? Is that a
It's the
sibling?
best thing ever.
I'm doing the podcast.
Can you get Summer reading? Have your mom come on.
No, that's not my mom. That's my sister.
Oh.
Well, let her know that you're a very important person for an international
Yeah.
podcast with an audience of 13 right now.
Yeah, she just left, so I've just given up on it.
Older or younger? Summer?
2 years.
I'm sorry, you broke up. Older or younger?
Yeah, she's younger.
Okay. Listen, she has no idea. She's a child. She
Drop the
know-
hammer.
She doesn't know she's living amongst greatness.
I tell her that every day. She doesn't understand it.
So Summer, we talked earlier in the show about how your casting video is in and how we're feeling very excited about that.
Ugh. It's so stressful. I mean, how did that patron Morgan get a call from casting instead of me? Like,
well, she's a girl.
They should check. Well, they should check my audition video first because I'm better than like most of the people on this.
I hope you said that in your audition video because that's really.
I didn't.
Well,
But it's okay.
they listen. They have thousands of tapes to go
They
through.
do.
Really, it's not just about how great you are, which you are. It's about what they're looking.
It is. I think it should be.
They may already have filled the slot for
I mean, it's-
youngin.
Well, they need to.
I mean, it's
unfill that
really
slot.
depressing. I mean, I don't want to put in work to get on TV, and now I have to like wait and put in work. I don't like it.
It
No.
is a lot of work, dude.
It is. I mean, listen, I got cast and then they made me go back and make a video and I was like, this is totally pointless. And they made me do it anyway. And it was a real pain in the ass. Making a video is hard.
I had to make my video like
because
3 or
it's
4
like
times.
you could have done the worst video ever and you still would have got casted.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I did my video. I sent it in. They liked it, but then they're like, "Oh, say this in it." So
Why? But why? That's so stupid. I don't understand that.
Because the video, they show it to somebody, they show it to Probst, they show it to the network, and yeah, it's a whole thing, you know. And you
Jeff
just
Probst is horrible. He is absolutely horrible. I can't
He is.
stand him.
Well, I wouldn't say that in your video.
Yeah, well,
I say that in the voicemail. You should hear that. That's
no. Listen, Jeff listens to our podcast. I know, but he does take it with a grain of
He
salt.
does.
No, he definitely doesn't.
He doesn't.
Don't not listen. He doesn't even watch his own fucking show. I promise you.
So Summer, you took the SATs.
Yeah, SATs have done, and like obviously I'm in college applications, so that's stressful.
Where is your top choice besides UCLA and USC?
I'm just looking at this.
You're what?
I just like it here, so I don't want to leave.
Oh, you want to stay in the South?
I'd freeze my butt up north, and there's nothing to do in that.
Who are you talking to? Why do you keep looking away?
The show is over here.
It's my family because apparently I'm speaking too loud, so
Okay.
I have to quiet down.
Well, Summer, as always, it's a blessing to see you and have you on the show. Corinne actually
Wait.
does have to leave.
I do. But one question: what are you going to major in? Do you like? What's your focus? Like, what would patience?
Literature, obviously.
No, communications.
Oh, I thought you said patience.
You're passing up an amazing opportunity to be a lit major, summer reading. I mean, listen, you could spend all year round reading.
You should fire your entire family.
Yeah, tell your.
I'm telling you right now.
Tell your
They're
family we're gonna have to have a
dimming
work
your
weekend.
spotlight.
This is about you, not them.
They give me food and shelter and
You
warmth.
play in the ropes course as much as you want.
So, Summer, I'm thinking that possibly, do you still not want to Skype me? You can only do Google Hang.
Well, I can put in the effort of setting up a Skype.
I don't think
that's the thing.
All right, so then the only choice is that it has to be when Max is already over and is willing to set up some sort of Google Hang for me.
Well, that's fine. Like, I don't care.
We have 2 people here who,
I do not have time to deal with other people's problems.
and somehow I have to deal with both of your problems.
Right. So we'll figure it out. We'll touch base. But Max is coming over tomorrow, so I was thinking maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you have any plans tomorrow afternoon, Summer? Or evening, your time?
Friday. Usually I'm just sit on my butt and watch TV or something.
Okay, can your family not be around then?
Can you send your parents out on
Yeah.
to dinner? Or
Either that or they have to fully be like on the call.
You hear that, Mom? don't disrupt me when I'm on the.
I did not know she could hear us. That is a problem. I feel as though that information should have been clearer.
We need to get you some
Headphones.
You have headphones, Summer?
No, I always break them. Either that or my dogs always chew them up.
I just went to when I was at the lip sync battle thing. They gave out free headphones, and I could have taken as many as I wanted.
Well, we'll hook you up with a pair of headphones for the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah,
Summer,
I need a
we'll
lot of
talk
things.
to you tomorrow. Make sure you post a message to Corinne on that thread from 3 weeks ago about how
That I'll see like in a month.
but seriously,
Yeah.
let's plan on trying to talk tomorrow, and I think we should wrap up tonight's
Yes.
show.
And I, Mrs. Reading.
Hi, Mrs. Reading, Karen and Josh. Sorry we didn't get a chance to get to you guys, but
I'm signing off.
Okay.
okay.
Whoop, whoop.
He is.
Bye, Z's.
He didn't even give me a chance to say
Bye.
I think we just got him in a lot of trouble.
It's not good.
yeah. His parents are like, "You're on a what?"
Wait,
Summer,
but why is he doing it
Summer,
from the
what?
kitchen with
Listen, with the no headphones, just playing it out loud. Listen,
that would be like me conference calling my girlfriends in high school while my parents could hear. Like, why would you do that?
hey, listen. If you're summer reading, you just put it all out there. You don't care who knows what's going on with your business. So So Corinne, this was fun.
It was. It's always fun.
It's so good. I love these people.
All right. Well, get your voicemails in, whoever's still listening, because tomorrow we record.
Tomorrow we record, and the more voicemails we have, the less time we have to spend talking about Survivor.
That's right, because I still haven't watched the episode, and
You've got your homework.
Yep.
All right, Corinne. I'll
All
see
right.
you
Later. Bye.